where the night sea crashes against the rocks. A group of armored soldiers, nameless and unknown, stealthily attack a coastal base of Sunagakure no Sato. Soon, reinforcements discover that these armored warriors seem to possess an undying trait. Swords and kunai have no effect on them. Even Kankuro, forced to reveal himself and employ his puppet technique, finds it ineffectual. Ultimately, it requires Gaara's spectacular entrance and his sand burial technique to rescue the precarious situation. Sensing a turn in the tide, the armored soldiers retreat back into the sea. A squad of ninjas, undeterred by the unfavorable conditions of the night, boldly pursues them. The dark sea surface remains still for a long time. Gaara orders his subordinates to fire flares, under whose illumination emerges a steampunk-style gigantic warship. As expected, the warship begins firing towards the shore, knocking everyone down, leaving only Gaara standing alone. Switching scenes, Naruto and his companions are on a mission during a bright and sunny day. Naruto, Sakura, and Shikamaru are leisurely engaged in a mission to catch a stoat in the jungle. Under Shikamaru's strategic command, although the stoat dodges numerous traps, it eventually gets caught. Naruto laughs at the stoat for falling into the simplest trap, which provokes the animal, leaving Naruto with a face full of scratch marks as the stoat escapes. Naruto staggers after it, but the mission is finally deemed complete. When the trio goes to find the client's village, they unexpectedly discover that the village has been reduced to ruins. Hidden enemies, part of the same group as the armored warriors who attacked Sunagakure no Sato, launch a surprise attack. In the fierce battle, Sakura uses an exploding tag to defeat one enemy but is captured by another. Naruto, as the strongest of the trio, employs Taju Kagabunsen no Jutsu, along with his original Uzumaki Naruto Rendan, to easily defeat his opponent. As the smoke clears, another main character appears mysterious. With golden hair and full European armor, he makes a dismissive gesture at Naruto, which predictably infuriates him. Despite Naruto's aggressive approach, the mysterious man's combination of swift moves quickly dispels Naruto's clones. However, Naruto's real body emerges from the ground with a powerful punch. Although the mysterious man dodges with agile movements, he is still internally injured, underestimating Naruto. Noticing Sakura being held hostage, Naruto, constrained by his circumstances, can only curse loudly. An armored warrior suddenly strikes the mysterious man with an axe. It turns out to be Shikamaru, arriving just in time with his shadow possession jutsu to save Sakura. A standoff ensues, but Naruto, buoyed by Shikamaru's arrival, uses Taju Kagabunsen no Jutsu to create a Rasengan. The mysterious man counters with a sword that unnervingly extends and emits a disturbing airflow, causing the clones to vanish. Nevertheless, this is just a diversion by Naruto, who, under cover of smoke, delivers a Rasengan directly in front of the mysterious man. After a brief charge, the mysterious man launches a powerful lightning attack, resulting in an intense explosion that sends both tumbling down a cliff. Before Shikamaru and Sakura can strategize a rescue, a loud rumble from a valley draws their attention to a new foe, a massive moving fortress. Meanwhile, Naruto, bandaged and rescued by a merchant caravan, sees a warm scene by a campfire, elders smoking, and adults cooking pancakes, children playing cards. Naruto notices the mysterious man, now unconscious and unmasked next to him, revealing a handsome young face. The elder of the caravan, Hyuga, who is also the Stoat mission's client, notices a strange mark on the mysterious man's chest and seems to understand something, but ultimately remains silent. The Stoat, aggressive towards Naruto but unusually gentle with the mysterious man, likes to lie on him. On the other side, Shikamaru and Sakura begin observing the moving fortress, with armor-clad warriors entering and exiting around the clock, seemingly in search of something important. Shikamaru instructs Sakura to find Naruto, while he keeps a close watch on the fortress, hinting at a plan. The mysterious man wakes from a nightmare about his childhood escape, thankfully remembered for being saved by Lord Haido from the abyss. Awakening, he still recalls Lord Haido's kindness, showing just how naive young people can be. Naruto, carefree and fitting in well with the nomadic caravan, chats with a girl from the group. This caravan is actually the descendants of a vanished nation, forced into nomadism because of their homeland's destruction. The snow ferret also appears to have quite a significant background. It was a pet kept by the royal family of our homeland. By age, it is now the oldest in the entire caravan. Hugo was praising how well the caravan people took care of this old ancestor, the snow ferret, which does not get close to anyone outside of the caravan. But in an instant, the snow ferret ran directly to the side of a mysterious man. Seeing this, Hugo was utterly downcast. Naruto questioned the mysterious man why he attacked them, to which the man counter-asked what power Naruto's Rasengan was. The naive Naruto was easily led off track, explaining that it was chakra. The mysterious man invited Naruto to join him in creating an ideal nation, valuing Naruto's great strength. Naruto, bewildered, was about to inquire further when suddenly the ostrich beneath him took off, carrying him away. The mysterious man felt his wounds had healed and was about to leave without a farewell when he coincidentally saved a child from the caravan. The child touched his wound, causing him pain. Naruto reached out a hand of friendship, but the mysterious man coldly rejected it. Inside the dark, heavily guarded fortress, armored warriors patrolled everywhere. Shikamaru easily sneaked into the fortress through the ventilation ducts, adept as a ninja in this complex environment of ducts and catwalks. He witnessed a shocking scene. Spherical transparent culture vessels containing human children, like a forbidden factory production line. Unconscious children at the end of the corridor were directly turned into immortal armored warriors. Naruto followed the mysterious man to the mobile fortress, where the man finally introduced himself as Temujin. He was still not giving up, continuing to try to persuade Naruto to join his organization. In a grand hall inside the fortress, Naruto finally met the so-called Lord Haido, a seemingly simple middle-aged man with a hypocritical face wearing monocle glasses. Lord Haido explained his vision of an ideal world where there is no conflict, and the weak are not bullied, solemnly or rather deceptively inviting Naruto to join his organization. Naruto sharply felt that Lord Haido was not as noble as he claimed. The accompanying snow ferret directly showed its hostility, still remembering the scent of its enemy even after so many years. This finally tied back to the beginning of the film. Under the brilliant sun, there were the remnants of a massive battleship by the sea, clearly a formidable ship that had been completely destroyed by Gaara. Temujin rushed to deal with it, and Naruto followed. They witnessed such a gruesome scene, with innumerable casualties inside the battleship, and Naruto couldn't help but confront Temujin about what was happening. At that moment, Kankuro's puppet sprung from hiding and clung to Temujin. From Kankuro's mouth, Naruto learned of the events. Temujin's organization had attacked Sunagakure, killing many and entirely destroying some villages. Temujin had been brainwashed by the so-called Lord Haido, believing these were necessary sacrifices for achieving their ideal. Naruto finally saw the true nature of their relationship. Temujin broke free from the puppet's hold and confronted Naruto with a sword. Just then, Temujin's reinforcements arrived, chastising him uncompromisingly. It wasn't his mission. His was merely to scout. It seemed within the organization, Temujin's status wasn't very high. Just then, Gaara made a stylish entrance, interrupting their conversation. Gaara and Kankuro had no time to greet Naruto as they were led away by two enemies. Seeing the children in the shattered vessels, Naruto angrily began to admonish Temujin. But Temujin still adhered to his theory of sacrifice. Kankuro, trapped in a genjutsu during the chase, was at a complete disadvantage in the initial battle. However, Gaara's combat scenes never disappointed. Lightning attacks spread around, showing great power, but they were somewhat ineffective against Gaara's sand shield. With lightning-enhanced attacks, Ranki's assaults were swift and agile, but Gaara's sand entangled Ranka. A single sand burial directly strangled her. However, Ranki wasn't resolved. Sand burial forced her true form out, an ugly, fat humanoid creature. Seeing through Ranki's true nature, Gaara decided to end it quickly, using sand tsunami to envelop the entire battleship. After a devastating attack, the quicksand settled. But Ranki burst out of the encirclement and quickly attacked Gaara. Since you have an electric barrier, let's cut your power. Gaara used sand lightning needles to trap Ranki, followed by sand tsunami. Countless sands surged, instantly swallowing her into the depths of the earth. Kankuro escaped the genjutsu using his puppet, his real body hidden under the debris. Chimera ran out of the spaceship, seeing the dire situation, and decided to retreat. However, Kankuro had already caught up to her. Unfortunately, she still had a bat form and easily escaped the battle. Now, Naruto and Temujin were left fighting on the beach, but Chimera's sprayed smoke engulfed them, obscuring their vision. Chimera took the opportunity to strategically retreat with Temujin, leaving Naruto and Kankuro hanging on the remnants of the battleship. After some struggle, both fell into the sea. The caravan was then attacked by Haido's agent, Kazehana, who demanded to know the whereabouts of the Hyuga Gelel stone. Just as Hyuga's life was threatened, Shikamaru always appears where he needs to be, directly intervening to stop her. Sakura successfully took over from Hyuga, but Kazehana suddenly turned into a werewolf and launched a sonic attack. She broke free from Shikamaru's shadow possession jutsu. Strangely, Kazehana, having the upper hand, chose to retreat. Temujin was ordered to continue scouting the caravan's movements when a dark shadow rapidly approached on the ground. He was caught by Shikamaru. In a cave, Hyuga revealed the secret of the Gelel stone to everyone. It is not only the source of power for Temujin's organization, but also synonymous with disaster and misfortune. The Gelel stone is meant to be a source of life energy. A small crystal was implanted in Temujin's chest, turning out that Temujin was a descendant of the old royal family, naturally able to integrate ecologically with the Gelel stone, thus possessing remarkable regenerative and combat abilities. Their kingdom had discovered the veins of Gelel stone very early on, utilizing its magical powers to build a vast empire, creating many miracles: wells that never dried up, livestock that grew overnight, crops that bore fruit continuously, and even the potential for immortality. In the face of temptation, people became hateful and attacked each other. War broke out, and the empire was destroyed in an instant. The survivors sealed the Gelel stone veins, vowing never to awaken the stone and to henceforth stray far from their homeland. Yet Temujin, deeply brainwashed by Haido, was not swayed. His determination to retrieve the Gelel stone for Lord Haido only strengthened. When everyone was off guard, Temujin suddenly burst forth, kidnapping Hyuga and threatened him to find the veins of the Gelel stone. Temujin dropped a flash grenade, and in the ensuing chaos, he abducted Hyuga and a child from the caravan. In a steep valley, a pyramid-like structure stood, with the veins beneath it. Temujin, still possessing a kind heart, released the child he had exploited. He used the power of the Gelel stone in his chest to guide Haido's main forces. Naruto and his two companions, guided by a ferret, arrived at the pyramid. Just as Naruto was about to stop Temujin, Haido's mobile fortress smashed directly into the pyramid, leaving Naruto wide-eyed. After a cool entrance ceremony, Lord Haido finally stepped forward, seemingly holding the winning hand. Facing Naruto's accusations of inconsistency in his actions and words, asking why he attacked an unarmed caravan, Haido had no response. His lofty theory of sacrifice seemed so pale in front of rational people. Then Naruto began another long speech, stating that companions should be treasured, not sacrificed, and that any ideal state that does not cherish its companions is rubbish, leaving the enemy stunned. Timothy seemed to be greatly affected as well, his psychological defenses crumbling. As everyone was immersed in Naruto's speech, the caravan elder, Hyuga, activated a mechanism under his feet. Haido, caught off guard, was also affected. Hyuga took Temujin and sank into the ground, intending to destroy the veins, as only the royal Temujin had the capability. Locked above, an infuriated Haido slapped Naruto away, violently blasting open the mechanical ground to pursue them. The battle on the upper level also came to an end. Kazehana faced off against the strong Sakura. Unfortunately for the clever Sakura, she lured the sonic attack Kazehana into the middle of 6 stone pillars. Kazehana was killed by her own sonic attacks. Shikamaru faced Chimera, demonstrating how to set traps right in front of an opponent. The limited underground space was filled with silk threads, twined with exploding tags. However, it was all a deception. Chimera thought she had seen through Shikamaru, not realizing that Kankuro had been lying in ambush early on. Needless to say, Chimera met a grim fate. In the sealing chamber, Hyuga, holding a dagger stained with Temujin's blood, prepared to stab the sealing formation to end everything. It was almost comical how Haido arrived just in time. Amidst Hyuga's incessant questioning, Haido, in a fit of rage, attacked Hyuga. Temujin, for the first time, defied an order, blocking Haido's attack and pleading for Elder Hyuga's life. Temujin's fragmented memories of pain started to be completed. He remembered that Haido was the bandit who had destroyed their village. The evil face hidden under the cloak was Temujin's lifelong nightmare. Haido shed his robe, tearing off his hypocritical mask, revealing his monstrous form. In shock and hesitation, Temujin had the Gelel stone in his chest, taken by Haido, then was thrown out like a broken rag. Hyuga, entrusting Naruto to defeat Haido, finally passed out. Under Haido's attacks, Naruto was on the retreat, but just when it seemed Naruto was done for, he struck back with a Rasengan, sending Haido flying. The situation was instantly reversed. The massive impact damaged the Gelel vein. Just when everyone thought it was over, the leaking vein essence infected Haido, making him even more powerful and violent. At this moment, a touching scene occurred. An armor warrior, used as a puppet, blocked a fatal blow aimed at Temujin. The soul within the armor was freed. Timothy rallied, picking up the shattered Gelel stone. Helping Naruto, they produced 2 Rasengan. One infused with Kurama's chakra was blocked by Haido, while the other, embedded with the power of the Gelel stone, shot directly at Haido's body. Haido was blown away, and the Gelel power within him began to backfire. He fell to the ground in agony. However, the situation was not over yet. The veins began to lose control, with the potential to destroy half of the continent. Temujin prepared for the worst, resolutely moving towards the ceremonial array. Using the royal power, he activated a temporal rift, continuously absorbing the vein's essence into a void of another dimension. As Temujin was ready to face his destiny, Naruto saved him using the Tajukagabunsen no Jutsu, just as he understood the significance of comrades. You saved the world, so now I'll save you. In the end, Temujin led his people to the far west, towards a path of peace and happiness. Naruto and his companions also embarked on a new journey,